Hi all and welcome. Just playing a bit more Kerbal Space Program. And my washing's done. Yay. Hopefully we'll have a few people on a hangout at some point. Going to be doing a dry run of my Apollo mission for my birthday stream. And then afterwards, hopefully I can build some crazy contraptions with tons of DACA. Let's just see how it goes. After this takes a million years to load up. So how's everybody doing tonight? If there's anybody in the chat or listening or watching, how's you doing? That's great. Let's get some music playing. Sorry about the long load, there's tons of mods I've got, so... Okay, change log, let's see. No place like home. Our latest version can just improve the like to bring you many of our additions are drawn directly from our feedback. Our biggest change is huge improvement to Kerbin itself with improved texture shaders. Okay. So we got some good stuff. Easy to take clean screenshots, also include several quality of improvement drawn from our paper. One of those is just in time warp system. Yeah, okay. Start game. Resume saved. Apollo test and load. Ooh, it's looking a bit swankier. Interesting. Not much of an improvement, but you know. Okay, let's load. Open. Okay, I really... Oh, no. I think it just saved an older one, not the one I wanted. Crap. Oh, no, it did. Load. See how well this works. There you go. It's the older version, so that's all good. Let's make sure that everyone's in here. Set crew, we got the usual 3. Yep, that's all good. Okay, so seat inventory. Let's add some stuff. So science. What the hell is that? Gamma ray spectrometer. What? I literally have no idea what that is. Okay. What to put in here? There's not much I can put in via this one, so where's all the sciencey stuff? So okay, let's try containers, life support, cable attachment system, EVA. Let's put a bouncy ball in there. A ground base, I don't know what the hell that does. Wrench, ghetto blaster, ground base, I don't know what they do, but you know. Oh, can only. Oh, okay, sod them then. Some explosives, a golf club. There you go, that'll do it for seat 1. Close. Let's have a look. Ground, electric communication, science. That's cargo. Aha, cargo, there you go. So, seat 1. Ooh, let's have a look. So, we need plasma seismometer, cargo storage unit. Let's try that one. So, we need. Ooh. Use stock game abilities to use this part. Do what? Bastard. Okay. Okay, how the hell do I add this then? Okay, so control point, default configure vessel naming, enable seat inventory, close. Why can't I add this? Use stock game abilities. Oh, okay, so I'll probably need to get a cargo bay or something like it. Okay, so okay. No, that's too big. Cargo. Here you go. Portable cargo container, which won't couple. That's too big. Service bay, yeah, way too big. I need something for cargo. Don't know what that is. Ooh, cargo. It's got to be something for cargo. Oh, I do need some solar panels, I must remember. Solar panels, shitty solar panels. One of those will do it. Yeah. Make that 3, just in case. Never know. 2, and they can just be... Yeah, it doesn't matter where they go as long as they're on there somewhere. Okay, where was I? Cargo. Payload. Okay, I need to add the payload to this. So let's have a look. Seat inventory. Okay, so we need cargo. Oh. We need the... Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on there. I can put it on there, but it's going to be too much. It's just a 1 or 2 of those. Okay, 2 of those. No, that's not going to be all. That's not going to be good. Okay. Let's add 1 of those, but do some finagling. You're right, Glovey. Yeah, talking to myself. Yep, first time of madness, I know. But yeah, gotta be insane. A little bit insane. Alright, let's add some cargo. There you go. Good for you, mate. Yeah. Like, no, don't need that. Weather analyzer, don't need that. Yeah, let's have 1 of them. Communication ground unit, yeah, why not? Passive seismometer, yeah, why not? And 1 of those, and 1 of those for good measure. That should do it. That's enough cargo. Okay, I have my vape and half a bottle of cherry Diet Cola and some donuts. Okay, everything is set. Actually, what I fancy right now is some cod and chips. Yeah, definitely some cod and chips. Actually, yeah, so that has... Yep, that's good, that's so good. Oh yeah, I might just fit 1 of these on. I don't know what it does, but can it be going on there? No. Yeah, why doesn't it want to go on there? Ew. It wants to be a bitch. Ooh, it doesn't like that. Ooh, let's have a look. What are all these? Power mode. I have no idea what the hell that is. Oh, you bastard. Oh, I could really do with it. Extend 1. Ooh, it's some weird panel jobby. Yeah, I don't know what that is either. So much stuff in here, I have no idea what it is. Interesting. Yeah, still don't know what it is. Open doors. What does this do? Test pivot. Test rotation. That does nothing. Okay. So I've got communication. Oh, I don't have communication on the satellite. Ooh, can't be doing that. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Do I have an antenna there? I can't tell. It won't let me. Yeah, it's got an antenna, so we're all good. I have a big laser though. Okay, let's have a test launch. Make sure my staging's all good. Yeah, that's still good. Save all of that. Launch. Okay. Globy, if you're still on, countdown please. Oh. Hello Jimmy. I don't know who you are in around here, so hello anyway. Okay, what the hell happened there? Ah, I fucked it up. Revert flight. Yeah, nearly boom. Ah, fair enough. Launch, yep. I fucked up my staging. Right, okay, where was I? Okay, so I fucked up my staging. That's got to go there. Let's make sure the rest of my staging's alright. Yep. Then that one, then that. Then that one, then that. Yeah, that's all good. Okay. Right. Let's do this again. Countdown, please, people. Yep, that'll do it. Too late, Globy. Ooh, I seem to be burning fuel a hell of a lot better this time. Yeah, greasy fingers. Okay, so we are getting that. Yep. Well, start turning this bad boy. Ooh, it's starting to jiggle. It's starting to shimmy. Okay, where are we? Getting there. So, let's rotate a bit. Where are we? So, yeah, 55,000 meters, not quite good enough. Let's drop that nose a bit. Much better. Let's make it 100 and we'll be good. That looks like a decent orbit to me. Oh, what am I doing? Just lucky it didn't blow up in the stratosphere in this one. Jeez. Okay, so okay. We're in a nice stable orbit. So let's get this to turn in, shall we? Oh god. Wait a bit. Nope, went a bit too far. It's probably Terra. Normally it's Terra. Always bet on Terra. Okay. Where are we? So I need to make a maneuver there. Oh, a bit too far out. Yeah, that'll do it. Yep, that'll do it. Vibrating butt plug, not good. Just waiting for time now. Oh, at least this one's going better than the last one did. You're right, Globy.
Possibly.
Okay. How's the chips, you bastard?
They're very nice.
Yeah. Lucky git, yeah. I did fancy some fish and chips.
Would now be a good time to mention I had some curry sauce on there as well?
Actually, I don't care for curry sauce on what's it? cod and chips.
Oh God, you can't live without it up here.
But some nice garlic butter wouldn't go amiss.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, all melted into the chips and the fish. Oh, nice.
You can't frogify an English dish. Sticking garlic in it.
Okay. Yeah, mushy peas. Okay.
It's better. I mean, curry is actually recognised as being English now.
Well, yeah, considering most of that shit that I get served in my local Chinese, I doubt if that's fucking Chinese. It's not. It's the fucking same stuff as the HP brand crap. You know.
Oh.
Oh, that's the stuff. Sorry, I've only had like 2 cigarettes today. This is my second. Oh.
It's like me with coffee. I'm just exactly like that. If I don't have a coffee.
Oh shit! I fucked up somewhere.
For the benefit of Jimmy, if you've never watched any of these streams before, he says them 3 words quite a lot.
Yep. Deploy. Why isn't this deploying? Decouple. There you go. Don't know what the hell happened there. That was a bit strange. I've got plenty of monopropellant. I've got plenty of fuel. Ugh, I can't remember my fucking... the RCS is on, that's probably why. Five, 4, 3. Fuck it, I'm boosting it off.
I'm going to see if I can find some music that you won't get any copyright strikes from.
There you go. I'm in orbit. Well, I'm good for a lunar insertion.
Steady.
Giggity. Okay, let's get rid of that one. Don't need that anymore. So, no, I was out. Fuck. How the hell does...
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay, that's fucked up. Add maneuver. Let's bring that out a bit, because that was wrong.
Right, time you get to apex of that orbit,
There
you're
you
going to be coming back to Earth.
Yeah, too fucking right, mate. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. That should not have happened. It should not have happened whatsoever. At least I've got plenty of fuel to get me there, so that's all good. Ah, that'll do. Even though that'll put me in a massive orbit if I don't fucking burn. Okay. Line myself up. Ooh, I hope I've got a decent amount of freaking... What's it? Monopropellant left. If not, it'll be the same issue as the last time. I'm going to have to cheat it. Okay, so...
See Bob Kerman? He's definitely got his butt plug going. Look at his face.
Yeah, he's loving it. Now, if I can't remember, I think it was, if I remember correctly, it was halfway there that they did the turnaround burn.
They did. They lost the first two stages before they got out of the atmosphere. So
Okay, so we can lose that stage, I think. And okay, so oh shit,
oops.
I fucked it up. Jettison Shroud. Oh, it works anyway. Fuck it. Actually, it won't work because if it, yeah, it won't. The problem is it won't work because if this stays on and I'm trying to land, it'll just land on that instead. That's.
It's going to be welcome to Jet 2 space travel.
Oh well, no, that's fine. That was fine. Revert
Ryanair.
launch
Ryanair,
to
that'll
vehicle
do it.
assembly. Well, at least it was actually smoother than the last time I tried it. So, yay team.
Have you left the Kerbals in the other stage of?
Yeah. I made sure that they were all in the right stage before I did anything. So,
They need to go at bottom, don't they? Right at bottom.
Well, it's in the Mark III command module, which is there, and then you got the LEM, which is below it, or MEM in this one, Lunar Excursion module.
Oh yeah, well it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, go for it, mate. I was playing Dreadnought about 20 minutes ago myself. In fact, I'm nearly finished it. Yeah. Just need a few extra details and some panel lines drawn in, and that's it. Right, where was I? Ah, that's where I was. Okay, so I need to take. Ooh, yeah. Need to take. Need to take that. Okay, why can't? Oh, that's why. Because I'm not in building mode. There you go. That goes there. No, wrong way. There you go.
Do you have storm conditions down where you are?
It was supposedly it was earlier, but it's not anymore.
I keep going out of it so often to see if my solar panels are still on my roof.
You've got solar panels.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. See them quite a bit around here, but not so much anymore. It's like.
Well, I got this. This house is a new built house, and
Con Dios, my darling.
You fucking weirdo. You're right there, Artie. How are you, mate?
You invited me, fuck you. Sorry, I was pre-gaming on another channel. Glad to be here.
How are you doing, mate? It's been a while.
I am ripped.
Okay, this is going to be a bit bulkier than I expected. Oh,
That's what she said.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not quite Saturn V, but yes, it's got a little bit extra.
Yeah.
It's a bit chunky. It's still good.
Good enough for who it's for.
Oh hell yeah! Now I've got to make sure my staging's right, or else it's going to go fuck up again. Actually, I will make that a separate stage. So it will be the shroud jettison, then the coupling jettison. Yay!
Yeah, I need to be watching this so I can see what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, excuse me, that slipped.
It's disgusting.
I was introduced to something that I found utterly fascinating and uber enjoyable today.
What would that be?
Pastor Anderson from the United States, that hateful motherfucker that just preaches about the fags and the kikes, that guy.
Oh, the guy that's probably a pedo already.
Yeah, he's got a mural
Yeah.
painted behind him in the church.
Mm.
It's video of him getting tased the fuck out.
That is fucking awesome. Yeah,
Apparently, he was fucking with American Border Patrol, and they fucked him back. It's beautiful.
That fucking needs to be.
Screams like a little girl. It's
Oh.
My immediate response was squeal like a pig for me.
Oh, you so know he's gonna get fucking. He's gonna get dicked by the local prison fucking beef job, you know.
So great that he was fucking with federal officers in the course of their duty. That's a federal up the butt prison offense.
Fucking too right, mate. Oh,
That's a great way to get raped in prison.
Oh, let's put my camera on, I suppose. Yeah, make myself look pretty. Actually, no, that's never gonna happen.
We ain't got that much time.
But yeah, how much lipstick are we gonna slap on this pig?
Give me a sec. Let me see if I can put my camera on. It probably won't work. Everything's been fucking up recently. Video capture. Okay, why isn't it not working?
It might be a lamb chop.
Oh, that's why, because I've turned off my I've muted my camera. There you go.
God damn it, Trax, what's your channel name?
Huh?
What's your channel
it's
name?
just Triax666. It's not the gaming variant. I can't be arsed dealing with that at the moment. Ooh. Fucking lights screwing everything up. Brilliant stuff. Let's try and sort out my fucking...
You look like that big fucking beefy one out of Superman 2.
Thanks, you bastard! The one with the big forehead that can barely go ugh. Thanks, fucking cunt. I thought you were my friend.
I was being kind to you there, mate.
Bastard. Absolute
You
bastard.
Twat.
Twatwazic. There you go.
Twatwazzle's kind of one of my favorites.
There you go. Reduce the zoom. Make sure that the rest of my shitty ass flat isn't in focus. Save, yes. Save those goddamn changes.
Okay, now
There
at
you
least
go.
I can see what you were doing 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, there's a bit of a delay. I swear that YouTubers really putting a massive delay on the video streaming, because I swear it didn't used to be this much of a delay between what I was doing and what the people were seeing.
Yeah, this one is pretty long. It's more than I was kidding when I said 30 seconds, but it's
It's got.
getting real.
Well, it's saying on my where the what's it on the live stream? It's the live stream thing? Excellent connection. So I don't know if that's fucking true or else they're trolling me or being bitches about it. So
Well, here's the level of genius that I'm operating on. All this time that I've been bitching about how you look on camera and how other people look on camera, turns out it's probably my graphics card that's fucking with it. Yeah, I've only been bitching about it for, 2 years? God damn, dude, your internet must suck. Look how pixelated you are. My tiny little graphics card.
Well, I'm hoping within the next, hopefully by the end of the year, I'm going to get 500 meg.
I was trying to play Dawn of Man.
Oh
and
yeah.
This machine won't even render that.
Jeez, man. It's like, what the fuck have you got? A potato with an electrode in it or something? Oh.
Well, I have mentioned that I rent a house from an Amish guy.
Yeah.
So my computer runs on Steam.
Wait, wouldn't Steam be too futuristic for Amish?
Dude, this thing is
that shit's the work of Satan right there.
so fucking steampunk. I got that one of those wheels that spins around and shoots lightning out of the middle of it. I got one of those on this motherfucker. I gotta wear a Faraday cage just to be near it.
Right, attempt 2. Launch.
Choing!
Get this right up in there.
Oh, it's not that. It's not that delayed. It's just for some reason this is focused on me.
Okay, why?
It's a very familiar looking rocket.
Yeah, Saturn 5.
Looks like one that I've seen in person.
Probably Saturn 5.
Here's a admission of this is how butch I am. Moved a friend of mine to Orlando, Florida. Jesus, it was a long fucking time ago. And we went to Cape Canaveral just because we had time to go and do random shit. And going through the whole thing, and we get to the part where you're in mission control, and then they give you a little speech and show you a little video, and then as you're leaving that room, you walk into a room where you're literally walking into one of the bells of one of the engines on an Atlas rocket. And it is so inconceivably large that I literally started to cry. Just, it was so enormous, and it was one of 4. And the rocket was...
No, I fucked up. Revert flight to launch.
It was a remarkable thing to witness. If you're ever given an opportunity.
Sorry, I was
while you're in the you being the shield that you are, while you're in the United States, you should absolutely...
Yeah, I can do, Lynn. Do you want a link on? We are hanging out if you would like a link.
Well, look who it is.
Link.
Link him at Link Face.
Yeah, link coming your way, Lynn.
And Trax, I've got enough
No way.
friends in Florida that I can probably get you within at least 45 minutes of Cape Canaveral for a place to crash.
Or I would so love to go to Florida, but I don't think I'll be able to finagle it into my busy schedule, as it were.
Oh, you don't even have a schedule yet?
No, not really. Okay, that was the launch tower, so that goes down there. Why the fuck? Just there, you motherfucking son of a bitch. Okay.
Lynn, what's wrong with your camera? Why? What did you do to your camera?
Camera's stuck on our DMs.
Why is your camera all sticky? Ew.
No comment.
Yeah.
Very
ew.
telling. Disgusting. Oh, disgusting. Ah,
Talking out of school.
found it. There you go. That goes on there. So that's the...
That is a really good look, though.
Well, the camera's stuck on DMs. Huh? What? I don't get it. I don't know what's coming.
How was that even a thing?
DMs. How can what DMs? It's like my camera can't be in DMs. What's going on? I don't know.
It's doing something.
Yeah, I don't know what.
You're showing the world your underballs.
Oh, my DM. Oh yeah, sorry, Lynn. I didn't realise that I had that.
Yeah, her camera's not on.
I do apologise, Lynn.
Well, she was vague with the whole camera
Yeah,
thing.
sorry, Lynn.
I thought she had joined us.
Yeah,
I clicked on the Hangouts, and I'm like, she's not here.
I just sorry. I thought that the camera on the what's it that's got the the hangout thing was on just locked to the hangouts, but it wasn't. I do apologise. That was not intentional.
Can we talk about the Manchester City thing?
Oh yeah, please do.
What Manchester City thing?
They've been banned from Europe 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Who? What Manchester? Oh, you mean the football team?
Yeah.
Okay.
Banned from the Champions League for 2 years.
Why?
because they were being
Not
unfair
people.
financially.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you. What was that?
Which
Sorry.
one?
Globy, yeah, what were you saying?
They broke FFP rules, financial fair play.
Okay. Is that 'cause of the
Something about an
transfer?
endorsement, some kind of an endorsement deal that got misrepresented or misreported, or I don't know.
Okay.
My ears perked up because it was Manchester City.
Yeah. Naughty people.
I think Twitter in the UK is going mad because Caroline Flack's been found dead.
Who?
You don't know her?
No.
I'm very surprised.
No.
She hosted Love Island, didn't she? Until she got arrested for punching her boyfriend.
Yeah, I spend time watching Love Island. Yes.
I'm guessing you watch at least a minute more per week than I do.
Yeah.
He does. Seriously.
I haven't even seen an advert for it, so I'm in several minuses on here.
Okay, well maybe you don't then, because I was going to say it's not even available in this country. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, just thank yourself.
I just
lucky
know
that
it's a
not
thing that
available.
exists. Yeah, exactly. It's a thing I know exists, and that's as close to it as I want to be ever.
It's what people with minus IQs watch.
Don't be too hard on yourself, mate. Come on.
Yeah,
Sod that, bud.
it's just criminally angry and hateful.
Yeah.
Globy, I don't think he likes you, dude.
Do you watch Love Island? Oh,
Talking
Toby,
shit about you.
don't tell me you watch Love Island. Please don't tell me you watch Love Island.
I don't watch TV. I don't have time.
Yeah. Something
Sounds
tells
like
me
a like.
Something tells me you're lying.
Yeah, that sounds like a likely defense. It's way more believable that you just don't enjoy television. I don't have time to watch TV. Like, what are you doing now if this isn't time that you could have been watching television?
I'm currently in a hotel room in Germany with my laptop open.
What's the opportunity cost of not watching television?
In German, yeah.
Okay, we are nearly good for this burn. 6, 1. There you go. Oh, add maneuver. Quick. Get this orbit done.
Oh god, it's falling. It's falling. It's falling.
It's good. Shut your face.
It's disintegrating.
There you go. Perfect
Right.
orbit.
Starting from now, we have to count the amount of times he says, I've fucked up.
Oh, that's,
And pronounce it forked.
Fooked.
Forked. You gotta say
Fucked up.
forked up, not fucked.
I fooked up.
Not fooked. Forked.
Yeah, I forked up, yeah. Globy. Full
With a
candles.
capital O in the middle.
Four candles.
Four
And
candles.
smokes. Oh, four candles.
Fucking hell.
Oh, I've got to watch them two Ronnies again at some point. That's fine.
Yeah.
Pronounced L because there's a fucking H in it.
Too right.
That's
35
gonna be-
seconds till my next burn.
Do you know, I've seen this channel on YouTube that teaches you how to speak proper English. And I've really got the ump with it.
I'm not sure I sprechen your lingity.
This English bird is trying to teach English people how to speak properly. It's so funny.
I just love I love accents in general, and right now my current fascination is all things UK.
It could be worse. It could be Irish.
Yeah, I like this the Irish accents of the Tri Channel. Mwah, love those, especially since the one guy with the most Irish name on the show, which escapes me right now, looks almost exactly like my uncle, who contributed the Catholic faith to my family, and all of his kids look like they're family members of his. So it's kind of a stark reminder of what could have been had it not been for a less attractive wife than my uncle had.
What I don't get about that channel is it must make the Irish people look like they've never ever gone outside.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's as if all of them work at the same mushroom farm.
Yeah. Like, Irish people try bread. What?
The light! It burns! The light!
Yeah, that'll do it. Right, we've got Orbit. So, why is it doing that? Stop that. RCS. That's the tower jettison. Let's get rid of this last bit of fuel. There you go.
Here it comes. Here it
Jettison
comes.
that. Okay, now I just need to plot my course to the moon. And
Yeah.
we're not in the greatest position for it, so I'll go forward time.
Bob's on his butt plug again.
Yeah. Dirty fucking Kerbal.
Okay, is there any point where Robaz jumps in?
Who?
You don't know who Robaz is?
Not off the top of my head.
Really?
Yeah.
I highly encourage you to watch. It's Robbaz, I think. Hang on.
Maneuver.
Yeah, it's Robbaz. He's got an extensive Kerbals
Oh yeah.
playlist, and he's a nutty little foreigner. I think he's Swedish.
There you go. That makes sense.
Yeah, well, I mean that he's the kind of Swedish that Oscar is Swedish.
Oh, so not Swedish at all.
Well, he's Swedish, but he's just fucking nutty.
Yeah, that's definitely Oscar.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how many times I've told the story of he and his girlfriend buying that property that they did last year.
Oh
And
yeah.
he was all excited. He was all excited because it came with this huge barn, and he had all these thoughts of what he could do with that fucking barn. And the barn didn't make it through the first fucking snow, let alone the first winter. And he couldn't. The insurance that was, I forget what he said. It was to replace the barn would have been more than what he paid for the entire property, the house, the barn, and the land.
Yeah.
So he just had to do without it. Less than a year after he bought it.
Yeah, there, Craigs. Do you want to come in, mate?
It's just
I'll
fucking
send you a
soul.
link.
It's difficult to say that anybody's had worse luck. It's a little. You ever seen the movie The World According to Garp, the
Yeah.
Robin Williams movie?
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Or he and his wife are out house shopping, and while they're looking at a house that's for sale, a single-engine plane flies into the side of it and crashes. And Steve Martin's immediate response is, "We'll take it." And his wife says, "But honey," and he says, "What are the chances of that ever happening again?"
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that movie, it's disturbing, but it's really fucking good.
Right. What's going on?
Transmission.
When am I taking my holiday from my sister?
She buys you nice things.
Yeah.
I wish I had a sister that bought me shit as nice as what your sister buys you. I got a brother. I get gift cards from his wife.
With a message that says, "Stay the fuck away."
He's like the third person she signs on behalf of. It's her, then my nieces, then my brother.
I will be attempting one landing because I know I will fuck it up. So I'm not even going to attempt that. Oh,
It means
fuck.
he'll be attempting one crash landing.
Oh, what the hell?
You don't really need to try to crash land.
Activate engine.
Oh, It'll be nose cone first, won't it, mate?
Yeah, I fucked
Yeah.
that up.
Crash landing can happen with virtually no input at all.
Mhm.
There's no correcting for a crash landing. Hang on, we're coming into safely. Need to make it a little more steep.
Oh no, it's all good.
Let's point the part of the ship that doesn't have heat shields towards the atmosphere.
Okay, yeah, I fucked that up, but it is correctable. Maneuver. Let's bring that round a bit. There you go.
Yeah, see, my computer can barely render this while you're playing it.
I
And
don't know
if
what
the-
the hell that's going to do to its orbit, but fuck it, I don't
I,
And
care.
it-
I think it might be faster if we describe it to him.
Yeah, if there were
Yeah.
if there were any movement in the star field, my computer wouldn't be able to handle it at all. It'd just be pixels.
Kerbal go boom.
Yeah. Bang bang.
Yep. Okay, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it. Yeah,
It's
fuck
good
it.
enough for who it's for.
That'll do it. It's not perfect, but actually, no, it's not perfect at all. What am I doing? No, it'll. I can do it.
Okay, I'm looking at the artificial horizon. Are we on a flat Earth right now?
No, we're on a. Wait, no, not that I can see. No, it's rather.
Is this the North Pole of a flat Earth?
It's rather lumpy and globy. Yeah, it's globy.
Well, do not invoke my name in vain, young man.
I need to pay more attention to every time I talk to that level of stupid to involve you in it.
Okay,
I
we're
had-
on
I
our
had-
way.
I had one that I just kept calling Poe over and over, and I wouldn't even wouldn't say anything. I was done correcting the stupid and just kept typing Poe every time they said something. And finally, the fucker hit me up in the DMs like, "God damn, dude!"
Okay, right, you're gonna see me absolutely fail because I'm about to do the next stage.
Well,
No
was we fire?
spoilers.
Okay, so we're going to. What the hell? Decouple. Oh, shit.
Okay, is that the resolution or my eyes? It's the resolution. Phew.
Ah, okay.
For a second there, I thought it was really fucked up.
Do them shades actually make your vision a little better?
They are corrective lenses, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't just wear them because they make me look gorgeous.
Well, that's a myth shattered then.
Fucking brilliant.
Well, technically, I did fuck it up, but I can actually save this. So
You can
Well.
do it.
Anytime you can pull out safely, you've done the good thing.
okay.
Wow.
Anybody else have any accidental children? Just me? Okay.
No.
Right. Okay. I'm decoupling from the LEM.
Lem is that spidery looking guy that
Yeah.
sorry. Somebody asked today what was your earliest memory? Like what world event is your earliest memory? And mine was the moon landing in 73.
Okay. I need to go to my
72 rather. Which would have made me 3.5 years
mode.
old.
Oh, wow. I was born in 72.
Yeah, I was born in 69. I was born May 8th, right less than a month before we landed on the moon the first time.
So you were born nearly in the summer of 69 then?
I was born in late spring of 69.
Wow.
My brother and I, our birthdays are a day apart. My brother's is the day before mine, so 3 years and a day apart. Which is because my parents have sex once a year, whether they want to or not.
You can set your watch by them.
Yeah, it's weirdly coincided with summer shutdown at the General Electric plant that my dad was a manager at.
Oh,
Just coincidentally, like nobody would notice that.
so they didn't have a TV then.
No, they tended to vacation in places where that wasn't really a priority. And in those days, you didn't have to go beyond too many mountains before television was no longer an option. I live in a city where all the television channels are UHF. So we have 15, 21, 33, and 55.
They could be someone's lottery numbers then.
Yeah. Every time somebody bitches about, well, when I was a kid, I was the remote control. I was like, oh yeah, what were your TV channels? Oh, they were 2 and 4 and 7. I'm like, oh yeah, mine were 15, 21, 33, 39, and 55. Somewhere, you know how long it took to turn a dial from 15 to 55? You could make popcorn in the length of time it takes to change the channel from 15 to 55. Just constantly fucking.
Oh, why won't this rotate?
So are you a Broncos fan, or did you steal that cap?
No, I am. I have a cute origin story. 1976, we were vacationing in the Rocky Mountains, and we got to our hotel after dark, and woke up the next morning and opened up the curtains, and we were looking into the open end of Mile High Stadium, and I've been a fan ever since.
Oh wow!
We went downstairs and had breakfast in the hotel, and then walked across the parking lot and into the stadium and right down onto the fucking field. There's nobody there to stop us from doing any of that. Literally didn't see another human being the whole trek. And it was really weird that my dad would do something like that because he's really conservative of nature.
Mm.
And it was really out of character for him to be that moved to just go do something weird. But yeah, I've been a Broncos fan ever since. And my brother, the one that's 3 years older than me, grew up a Miami Dolphins fan because the Dolphins were really good when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Well, when he was even younger than that. So
I think the last time I watched the Broncos, I think John Elway was playing.
the good old days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was having been a Broncos fan for as long as I was, it was pretty emotional to watch John get his first Super Bowl win, and then to win the second one the way he did was awesome.
You can't win for shit now, can you?
Oh, shit. And hey, here you go. Crap.
You got it. Just put a little spit on it.
No, I didn't. I just made it start
That's
rotating.
not good. That's not good.
Yeah, it is. It's good. It's good.
There's no way you've got enough fuel for all of this messing around.
I've still got plenty of monopropellant left to go.
Be right back. I just realized that the beer I have outside is freezing. Oh!
Come on, rotate back so I can just jam it in there.
Did you do this last time?
I did. It's just that, no. On this, I didn't do this particular thing.
Yeah, it was just the command module. You've got another section on there now.
Nah, I fucked up.
Oh, for crying out loud. It's like watching old people fuck.
Wow, you know what my next question is going to be then, don't you?
You don't want to know that story. I think it's enough that one of us can't get that story out of his head.
I think you walked in on Mum and Dad, didn't you? You must have.
I didn't. No, I was spared all of that shit.
Okay, right.
That might have resulted in some kind of sex education from my parents. there was no having that.
Just make sure everything is back online again. Why is it wobbling like a bitch?
It's windy.
It doesn't have that in this game.
And you might want to reload it because the physics are fucked up.
Yeah, I've got a feeling I know what. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing's
Fucking just got
oscillated.
fucking crackened. Fuck.
It just looks like the Saturn V dildo.
Yeah.
It was flopping around.
It's doing really well there for a second.
No, I think they've ported over a fucking glitch from fucking the console version of it, because there's something called a Kraken, which is like some glitch with the physics engine, and if you get that, then it can start wobbling and fucking throw things across the fucking universe in this game. Okay, so move that down to there. Then we need.
Was it Arma has that problem. I watch a bunch of Arma videos of guys will get into a truck that's oscillating, and then if they touch anything that isn't on the road or isn't the road, they just launch and explode.
Yeah,
it's fucking hysterical.
Sounds about right. It's just a shitty it's just a shitty fucking error with the physics engines. But with this, it's normally you don't get that kind of problem. But okay, right, ready again. Well, if this one doesn't work, I'm gonna come out of this one and launch my other version of Kerbal Space Program, the one where I can put rocket like guns on things.
Oh, but what are you going to shoot at?
Anything I bloody well please.
Stuff and things.
Okay, something's wrong here.
And if he really feels in the mood, a couple of whatnots will probably get some.
Okay, something's definitely wrong here.
I don't understand. Where is the altimeter in this thing? If it must be very near the nose. 133 meters.
Something's going on.
It's almost 1,000 feet. No, it isn't even. It's almost 400 feet.
I would assume it would be the command module right at the very top is where it's normally calculated from.
Not the escape tower.
No.
It's attached to one of the explosive bolts on the hatch door.
This ain't got no hatch door. I was too cheap in the making of this, so I decided to block it up with some sellotape and some dried shit.
Whatever. I'm with you.
Okay, we're good.
So, have you been avoiding Destiny 2, Trixie, because it was Valentine's weekend?
Oh no, I just fell asleep yesterday, so I just left it.
But you can get an emote where you get two of the players on it that like bend over and form a heart with the hands.
Thank fuck I didn't go on there then.
Talk about a loss.
It's all CGI, people. It's not real.
Yeah, sure. You say that now.
It's not CGI to our American friend. It's sketch drawings.
Yeah. Apparently, this country, via NASA, invented CGI at roughly the time that the English landed on the fucking coast.
Well, yeah. What was it that fucking Butt Munch was talking about? Oh, I can't remember his name. He was on This Morning.
Oh, Sergeant, Matt
Yeah,
Sergeant.
fucking saying that like CGI and shit was done during the 50s. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and he said all the personnel aboard was military. Now,
Yeah.
can you remember Helen Sharman, the chemist from Sheffield?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't realize I don't have Netflix, but there's a Flat Earth documentary on Netflix. And Dee, my ex, watched it, and she actually remembered the guy's fucking name because I kept calling him Jism. Jeranism is in that movie. And she's like, didn't you debate that guy like 3 years ago? I'm like,
Oh, it's that Beyond the Curve, isn't it?
yeah, I did. And she's like, he's in this fucking movie. I can't believe that you know somebody that's in a movie. Like, you don't think that any of the people that are my friends online are actually people. So no wonder you didn't fucking get that.
Oh, God. It's not an accolade, is it, actually, knowing Jeranism?
No, it was. In fact, what made it even more funny is that it was. I met Red's Rhetoric on that show, and I'm not even sure he had a channel then.
Jeez.
Oh.
That must have been quite.
But he and I ended up talking about. It was just one of the topics on the show was Jaredism. Another one involved a woo peddler who was basically selling capsules of clay out of his backyard. And has like, fuck, I can do better than that. I will add sperm to the clay that I take out of my backyard and put that in a capsule.
And the big kicker was it wasn't his own sperm.
It's a mystery source.
Nope, sorry.
It comes from they. It's a they incorporated product.
How do I get rid of that? No, sorry.
I was just thinking of a TV ad for a company called They Incorporated. You know who we are. We're They Incorporated. You know who we are.
Oh, I swear, it was like quite a few months back. I had this guy that I was buying some art from just because I kind of felt sorry for the bloke. And
Holy shit.
he was one of these people that fucking think the government was after him. It was just like, I thought, what kind of fucking crazy did I just step into here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one thing to bump into somebody like that on the street, you know, because you can walk the fuck away from them.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
I can't. Well, you know as well as I do what kind of leg humpers you can attract by arguing fucking globe.
Yeah. That's my Tower Jetson.
I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt and not start calling you the dumbest motherfucker I ever met. But if you keep this up, I was talking about the last person that I was involved with in an interview with on the Gonna Go For It channel with Peter, and as a guy who's obviously narcissistic, at least sociopath, if not psychopath, and he's got this kid's parents convinced that he is the mother who gave birth to a bunch of Jesuses. This is all true story. And he is now living in the house of this kid's parent. Well, kid's 18, and he was kind of the first person that was interviewed by the Gonna Go For It channel, Robert Reed and Peter, and then it was this mommy character decided that he was willing to talk to me, of all people, and that didn't go well for him. But he just manipulating, psychopathic, just everything. He couldn't describe something without first saying how it was useful to him. Like if you say, could you describe an automobile? And this is an actual thing, and roughly his answer was, well, it's a thing that I use to whatever.
Right. Okay.
And like, wow. I don't think I've ever met anybody that fucking self-centered. Couldn't define an adjective without saying how it was useful to him.
So when you say he lived in a house, did you mean trailer?
No, he's South African. He's living in the home of this kid's parents. He has the parents bamboozled, and subsequently this 18-year-old kid is, but the kid is at least willing to talk to people like Peter and Robert about, maybe you should be questioning some of the things you're being told. And then once they got into who is telling him those things, that's the guy that I got to talk to, which, anybody's watching, that's a really entertaining fucking video. The guy's name is Johan. It's on the Gonna Go For It channel.
Hi, Tanuki. I'll chuck you a link, mate.
Channel. Tanuki! Sorry. I love him. He's one of my top 12 favorite people.
Well, let's send a message to Tanuki as well.
Yeah, Nuki, it's not that I don't want to come visit you, honey. You're the first person I want to see when I leave town the next time.
Okay.
Maybe the second guy, because the first guy's got cartridges and this one's about empty.
There you go, mate. I will send you a message.
I miss Nuki. Remember when Nuki used to talk to us?
There you go. Sent you an invite link to Nuki. Yeah, he don't like us though, but we're below him. Well, Tanuki is a god, so what can we say?
Tanuki and I have watched all but the very last episode of the show Weeds from the Showtime channel.
Okay.
We binge watched it while I was there the last time, and it's so fucking funny. The show is just brilliant. Kathy Bates is the lead in the show, and she runs a weed business. The show is just fucking funny. It's for all the movies about weed that are stupid and all the jokes about weed that are fucking dumb. The show is really fucking funny. And Tanuki doesn't even partake, and I'm like, dude, this is so funny. He's like, I know.
It's not weed. Just jointed.
Is that? Oh, I'm sorry. Disjointed.
Yeah, that fucking shit's on fire. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. I saw a guy that I knew was like a huge fucking stoner. He goes, that show's awful. It's fucking terrible. It's like, dude, what are you talking about?
What?
That show's fucking so good.
It's the
I don't know why. I don't know why I just got
anything about weed I've ever watched.
I just came in to say hi because I'm actually busy cooking for lunch and family. But I say, yeah, the reason I don't talk much is because I have busy life stuff.
I know.
And a puppy.
Puppy.
I didn't say there weren't good reasons that I don't see you and talk to you. You fucker.
Next time you come down, I'll make handmade pasta.
Oh. Hey, you want to impress me? You can either make handmade ramen, or you can heal an amputee.
I mean,
fuck?
I could do both of those, really. All I need to do to heal an amputee is just like put a fire on their stub button.
No, not that kind of heal. Jesus.
I know you meant. That's the point.
You got family there?
Yeah.
Mom, dad, what?
Mom's visiting.
And wow.
So yeah, I'm busy working on tortellini.
Look at you. What are you stuffing them with?
Oh, I'm not stuffing them. It was store bought. I'm working on a handmade pasta tomorrow.
This is my what face?
What? You've had my cooking. It doesn't
You didn't
matter
make
how.
tortellini. What?
Yeah, I'll do tortellini tomorrow, like handmade. It'll be amazing. But yeah, today it's like store bought because I'm busy with like 1,000 other things.
Oh, it's so good to hear you talk.
Great.
Yeah, because I have a voice like velvet.
Yeah, and I apologize for not showing up. I was going through some shit, and I didn't really want to talk to you about it, and I didn't want to drag you down by me not being up.
Well, here's the thing: is you talk to people you care about, so you can all rise together.
I feel you, and all of that after the fact is beautiful, and I love you for it. At the time, there's no way I was making that fucking drive feeling like I was feeling.
I get you. You could have called me up. I could have driven up there, go to a bar together.
No, yeah. Well, you are always welcome here, so we can talk about that another time.
Yeah, you get to.
Because I want to see your dog so fucking
Oh,
bad.
she's so fucking cute.
And you haven't even seen Eddie yet.
Yeah,
Eddie.
Eddie looks so cute.
Here, Eddie. Come here, Eddie. Eddie. Eddie.
Oh. Oh.
Somebody thought they had to beat this dog.
Dog.
Mm. Yep. Somebody thought they had to beat you. Those
He's
people
such a sweet boy.
Those people are stupid. Yes. You're a very sweet dog. Yes, and you've also learned to graze on my counter, which we have talked about and didn't go well for you.
Yeah, Tanya just like looks up at me longingly while I cook.
Yeah, it's so hard. It took me well over a year to get him to a point where he had any self-confidence after the life he had before I got him. He was beaten pretty badly before I got him. And it took so long to get him with any amount of self-confidence. And then when he does shit that really makes me mad, I'm really limited on what I can do. Because I can't touch him, and I can't yell for very long.
You can't make them like put their back to the wall and like squat down and drag
Right.
in the chair for like an hour.
Yeah, it's really fucking challenging.
Yeah, Tanya is so well behaved. Oh my goodness.
So sweet.
And she snuggles and like anytime I sit in my chair, I'll sit there like, and whenever I'm gone, she'll just like stay in my chair because she misses me.
Yeah,
Oh, she's too precious.
Eddie's a big fan of the middle of my bed.
I bet you are too.
Not a fan of his fan of. Yeah, no. The day or the moment I brought him home, he was perfectly happy to jump up on my bed, which means to me that the life he was having before I got him included him sleeping on the bed, and the level of abuse that got him to the point that he was at,
Ugh,
which is really fucking gross.
that's bizarre.
That's good
So-
enough for me.
So, no wonder it took so long to get him to understand that you give him some consistency in his life.
Yeah.
This is always good and that's always bad. But,
But the next time you're down, I have plans. Oh, the plans I have to cook.
my mom, what's the grocery store you took me to?
Jungle Gyms?
Yeah. Mom saw a thing on the news about that. And she's like, "Is that the place that you went to?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's where we got your."
Are they
your
abusing
jug
their
of-
workers or
I
something?
said, "That's where we got your jug of dusty wine, Mom."
Okay, I'm ready to decouple again. So,
Oh,
okay,
Craig is
hopefully.
getting divorced again.
Wah,
There you
wah, wah.
Okay, let's. slide
Actually,
this.
that's one of my emotes on Destiny is sad trombone.
Wow, that doesn't look like. Is that what you're trying to do?
Okay, let's.
But yeah,
The reason we
I've
didn't
done
just
like
Pull back and then y-axis through it.
I got a great recipe that I'm gonna like work on. It's like the cheesy mashed potatoes, but it's gonna be like smoked. The
I
smoked mashed potatoes.
I have been watching a shit ton of Binging with Babish.
Oh my, that's cocaine. That's just cocaine.
I
You
know.
watch with your eyes.
It's entirely because of you. And I before you said something about it, I would have had absolutely no interest in it, even though I do have a marginal interest in cooking.
Yeah.
Okay.
And since the last infarction, I've been watching a bunch of guys play golf on YouTube. Rick Shields and there's GM Golf, and there's another Peter Finch and Eric Anders Lang. All guys that have inspired me to. I have a really nice set of used clubs right now,
I do as well.
and I played a bunch of golf over last summer towards the end of the
I
year.
did not.
I don't play well, but I have an idea.
Okay,
for
let's be honest. Anybody who plays on just like an amateur level or just like for fun, they're usually just drinking a beer while they're playing anyways. So
Yeah, well, here's the thing. You have to imagine me playing alone and starting play sober and then starting to hit this.
oh, I can imagine.
Because if I hit this, I shouldn't drive to the golf course. But it's great for playing golf. I get a cart by myself, play 18 holes, and it's $12.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. Like me with like a bucket of balls and a driving range and a 6-pack.
Yeah, no, but my I bought a new golf bag, and my golf bag will refrigerate 12 cans of beer.
Jeez. That's a nice golf bag. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had my way, there'd be a lot more bars with miniature golf in them.
Oh yeah,
Dude, there used to be a bar here. They had like 18 holes of miniature golf in the bar.
oh that's awesome.
So like you get a beer, you order your beer, you order a cocktail, and you go, hey, I want to do a round of miniature golf. And it's like you drink your beer while you're playing, and I want that. That needs to be more of a thing.
I want to see how fast Triax tries to shove this thing in once he gets it lined up.
Is your butthole prepared, tracks?
He's got the spinner ready.
Anyways, I gotta get back to cooking. I'm
All right, brother.
That's on the
No
boil.
worries, man. Nice having you on, man.
But yeah, Artie, come down, and I will cook stuff for you
Hey,
and Eddie
come
and
up,
Shorty.
come up, and we can fire up my grill, and I can. I don't know. We'll hit
If
the
you
one
can
fucking-
attempt to cook as well as I do.
We'll hit the one fucking brewery that I like in this town. Actually, there's two fucking breweries in this town that I like now, and one of them is in a place that you can drive right by it and not realize that you weren't driving past, like a trash heap.
Isn't one of them Sun King?
No, that's Indy.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, Matt Anthony's is Fort Wayne.
Yeah, I actually went to a brewery yesterday to eat lunch with my mother because she likes beer. So
I went down to Indy to see my friend Kathy's mom died, and went down to go to her funeral, and I stayed at Kathy's house and went out to the garage. She's like, go out to the garage, there's beer out there. And I go out to the garage, and she's got a full-size refrigerator full of Sun King. every version of every kind of it's
Nice.
full of nothing but Sun King. And I'm like, okay, where the fuck did all the beer come from? and a good friend of mine that I love very much runs a the Heritage Film Festival in Indianapolis, and that was just leftover beer.
Yeah, there's a baseball field near where I live, and one of the people I know from work, they have a family member that works there, and at the end of the year they go, "Well, we have all this leftover beer. Who can we give it to?" And she'll go, "I know a guy."
Yeah, I'll bet she had, between the fridge and the rest of the garage, I'll bet she had 8-10 cases of Sun King.
Ooh.
I drank like a sieve.
All right. I got a blue skidoo, so I will talk to y'all later. Have a
Love you.
day. Love
I'll
you.
see your mom.
Oi.
Oi, oi, oi. Sorry, thanks for entertaining that.
That's all good, mate, as always.
It really is one of my favorite people. We don't even Twitter much because he doesn't Twitter. He used to be on all the time. Remember when he was on Adult Thing? Those were the good old days.
Why won't a
that guy.
couple? Why won't a couple?
What?
It's not coupling. Son of a bitch.
Try spinning it.
No, I think it's something to do with my design.
Well, the fact they're glitching doesn't help. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh! Let's go! Go, 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 go! Spit and go! Spit and go!
No, for some reason
No.
this is not coupling. I don't know why.
It's like driving with, what was it, flying with a camel on your back? What was the line from the movie?
Yeah, no, that was when when they were trying to fly using the LEM rather than the command module.
Right. Yeah. What was the line? I was going for the line,
Yeah,
not the rep.
it's like it's like flying with an elephant on your back.
That's it.
I'm unsure why this is not letting me couple, and it's annoying me. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Let's see if this works. So we need to be on the launch pad. I'm going to cheat this one.
Jesus. See
You
if
mean
I can
smoking, dude?
fucking specter that's entered the room. Oh, shit. What can I do? Find
Okay, Alt F12. Okay, we need cheats. Set position. No, set orbit. There you go. We are in orbit. Exactly how I like it. About 200,000. Right. Okay. So
Can't you just spawn up moon?
yeah, I can, but
It's got me fully erect, if you know what I'm saying.
Just spawn up Moan, get the buggy out. Let's do some freestyling.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have any buggy on this.
Come on, let's SpaceX this shit.
Yeah, I don't have a buggy on this.
What the?
Play a theme tune to 2001.
You didn't say you were going up as a Soviet.
No, so the last time I did this and tried to actually put a buggy on this thing, it was fucking an annoyance to say the least. Yeah.
One of the great things about me having survived as many heart attacks as I have is that I've lived long enough to get to learn about the true level of humiliation that the USSR was suffering while they were trying to get to the moon. Like they easily got a satellite into orbit before the United States, but everything beyond that was a failure for a decade. And it cost them, I can't remember what percentage of the GDP they were sinking into that failing ship, but it was a lot. It was a fuck ton more than the United States was spending. And the United States was spending it on behalf of the entirety of the free world. Which I think is why, especially the UK, is so fond of the American space program.
What the fuck?
It might have something to do with the fact that the United States colonized something that the British can't.
Yeah, let's not forget, you've also got Space Force.
Yeah, you ain't ever gonna live that shit down.
Yeah, no shit. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I know that. I've got a friend of mine that's it. He's not in Space Command, but he's in the Air Force, and I'm really looking
Space
forward.
Command. It just sounds so
Well, no, that's Space Command is what we already have.
Yeah. Sounds like something from Space 1999, for fuck's sake.
Well, I beat the fuck out of Space Force, which sounds like a really bad, campy fucking movie.
They'll all be wearing Captain Scarlet uniforms, won't they?
Yeah, exactly. The Space Force is going to go to Mars and attack the bugs.
Well, we already know the Mysterons exist because every time you look at Sophane, you got those like white little fucking circles floating past the screen.
We're taking the fight to the bugs. Yeah, no, there is no living down the fact that right now my country has a goddamn Space Force. But Space Command is a far better, it's a thing that we already had. And there's a budget for it, and there was personnel assigned, and now most of those guys will have new jobs and uniforms for no fucking reason except for the fact that they now work for the Space Force instead of Space Command.
So, what is their mandate, for fuck's sake? If anything.
Well, that's part of the problem is that the way our mockery of a president would put it would be for us to militarily dominate space, except that violates a fuck ton of treaties that we have signed.
Oh yeah,
like literally hundreds. So I don't know what their directive is. At this point, I'm assuming mostly it's just to promote space, which was kind of what we had NASA for. I don't know, dude. The dude can't put on bronzer.
Yeah.
Did you see? I think it was Atheistic Snail that did it. It was they took that picture and had him pulling away from a hole in a fence that was that size.
Yeah.
There was a guy on the other side spraying the fence. That's my favorite. It's my favorite version of that. It's so bad.
I was going to do a picture of the same one, but him pulling away from Putin's ass cheeks. Just making his face a bit browner.
It was well. Did you see the fact that the version of that photo that he came down on and tweeted about was a black and white version of it? It's like this has been doctored to exaggerate the. Well, fuck yeah, it has. But have you seen the original? Because Jesus Christ, it's not better, dude. It just makes you. It doesn't make you look like you're in blackface. It just makes you look like you're in orange face.
Have you seen that latest tweet from Brian Class? That the piss take, American Pie, George Washington singing it with new words on.
No.
I'll try and get you a link. I'll put it in the chat window.
Yeah, do that.
Oh, I just can't get this fucking orbit down. Or this fucking orbit insertion. Fucking hell.
Can you imagine being a Houston? Ah, fucking hell.
They'd just say, "Oh, just come back for fuck's sake."
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Just fucking go home, eh?
Yeah, fucking come back up. We'll do it. Yeah.
Fuck you, right?
Oh yeah.
What's the
I think that should work.
Airplane 2? When Captain Kirk is on the moon and the space shuttle's trying to land, and he just shut it all down. Let's go home.
Yeah, that's
They're gonna die regardless.
perfect. There you go. Done. Oh, that was a fucking nightmare and a half. Okay, turn off SAS and turn off RCS. So, get rid of the shroud. No, we don't need that. Okay. Deploy protective shell. There you go. And let's fast forward this a bit so I'm at least into. Okie dokie, so let's put that on.
What's the
There.
the guy that does the sarcastic flat Earth stuff? His name's his channel's Flat Earth something.
Oh,
Just me. Hang on, I'll look for it myself so one of you guys would know. I had to. It gets complicated, but I have had a an AOL email account since like '94, the same one. And when I got my latest new phone, I got locked out of that account, and there was no way for me to recover it. So I had to go to everything from my bank to Amazon to everybody that had an email for me that was part of a registration. I had to go to and change my email address.
Oof. Yeah,
Part of that included me having to get a new Google account. Sort of.
For details on how to add or remove accounts, tap More Info.
That's awkward.
it could be worse, couldn't it? It could say,
Yeah.
to resume watching midget porn, please.
Yeah, exactly. Where the fuck were you 2 months ago, bitch? So, at any rate, I have this YouTube account, and I have the YouTube account that has videos, which theoretically you're not supposed to be able to do, except that because of my circumstances, Google let me keep my old channel with no way of recovering anything from that channel because it's still attached to a fucking email account that I cannot get to. Among the things that AOL was asking me for to verify who I was the credit card that I used to make my last purchase on AOL, which, when was the last time anybody paid AOL for anything? So there was no way that credit card number still existed. One of them was the phone number that I had registered the account under which I could do, except that they needed to be able to call that number, and that phone number was no longer registered to anybody, so that didn't work. Fuck. So mad.
All phone numbers in America start 555 anyway, don't they?
Yeah, in the movies. There are a couple of them that start like 912 and stuff like that, but yeah.
They're all 555 numbers.
Another fuck up.
That was an established thing between film studios and AT&T, that AT&T wouldn't give a phone number of 555 prefix so that all movies could use 555. But the song 8675309, that's a real phone number in a fuckload of area codes. So those people got fucked with a lot.
Look, back in a second, guys.
Okay.
Sure. That's what she said.
Hey, did you see the new teaser trailer for the new Batman movie that everybody thought was a new Daredevil movie?
No, I haven't.
That's how fucking good it was. They all thought it was Daredevil.
That's fucking great.
You need
Who's
to
playing?
watch it.
Who's playing Batman this time?
It's Robert Pattinson. Fucking hell.
Really?
Yeah. Of the Twinkling Vampire movies.
Yeah, exactly. I forgot that was the case. Yeah, I got a feeling that I saw somebody the other day lamenting the fact that I should go back to the really camp version of Batman movies.
Oh,
And
yeah.
my immediate response was, nah. But the more I think about it, I'm like, we could make a lot of really funny Batman movies and take from the TV show rather than the comic book, because a dark Batman, you take a dark character and then make a story around him that's even darker. It doesn't just justify him being dark, it makes him darker.
Yeah.
You know, how much do I really want to fucking see that? It's like, you already seen this dog get raped by another dog, but this time it gets raped by a bigger dog.
Wow.
How often is that going to be an attraction? You know what I'm saying?
You've seen old people fucking me. Come on.
Yeah. You've been to a nude beach. These tits are even longer.
There was tits and dentures everywhere.
Yeah. Here's a gray bush and saggy tits. Oh, and a shriveled cock
Wow.
with a scrotum 4 or 5 times the length of the dick. Looks like a mail pouch hanging from a dog.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I was surprised you stayed that long to get that one.
I'd like to say I'm sorry, but I know I should be.
Yeah. If
All right, this time I'm going to watch you build this thing.
Yeah.
What pieces are you looking for?
I'm looking for a way of connecting. Basically, I have a problem.
Well, no shit.
Yeah. Basically, I need to try and. Actually, wait one second. I think I figured it out. Coupling. I need a coupler.
My kingdom for a coupling.
Coupler.
Fucking hell.
There you go. That'll do that.
It's so it's the same in Lego, isn't it, mate? You can never find the piece you want.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fucking just about right.
And that's the fucking God's truth.
Okay, so that's that part. So that's all good.
That's why you're supposed to love the piece you're with. If you can't have the piece you want, shut your fucking pie hole.
That's it.
Okay, now put the radio tower on top.
What the fuck?
That was one of my favorite parts of the Apollo 13 movie. Was when the radio tower on top ejected.
Oh, the Tower Jennison, yeah.
Because my entire childhood, I had never seen that, and I always wondered what happened to that piece.
It's actually not a. It's not a communications tower. It's the escape. Escape tower.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. It's basically this part. Well, the command module will detach from the engine house, or the engine part, and basically the rockets on here on the tower would actually lift it away and allow it to basically deploy its chute for a safe landing.
Really, the little jets on that thing were enough to pull the.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's in space already, it only needs something to bounce off, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well,
It's just that's. My country actually has those capsules, and they're big and heavy looking. It's just fascinating that no more fuel than can be held in that tiny little thing was enough.
All they have to lift is the command module and
Right.
the pilots. That's all it needs to lift.
But still, look how tiny that thing is. There's no fuel in that, and
Yeah,
it was enough.
That's how much. Well, it's the fuel would be in the cone
But the
here.
command module's like 2.5 tons.
I will have to check that because I have no idea.
I'm just guessing, but the heat shield wasn't exactly. I mean, they built it out of metal to survive the heat, not.
No, I would have seen some kind of. I'm unsure because I used quite a bit for that.
It's a lot of copper. At least that's what was left after re-entry.
Okay.
I have seen a lot of air and space museums.
So just the
one in
command.
the one in Dayton, Ohio, is really close. That's one you should fucking see, and I'd be happy to take you there because that's a day trip. And I've seen the Smithsonian. I've seen the one in Florida.
Okay, weight including crew, £13,000.
Oh, Christ, that's way more than 2.5
Well,
tons.
Well, fully fueled, the whole rocket was just under 3,000 tons.
Oh yeah, this is just the command module, just on its own. Yeah,
That's
free crew, expendables, and what's it? The fuel.
Wait, that would have just done the capsule, not the module, though, right?
Yeah, that would just be the command module, which is the front
No,
nose
it's
cone. That's basically the.
Well, no, the command module includes the cylindrical part with the
No,
main.
that's something different. The command module is just that the little nose cone to that part. That is just the command module. The rest is just the engine for it.
It's the thing that comes back to Earth, the command module.
I can't remember what the back part
Yeah, but
was.
that's where the oxygen tank was that blew up that ruined Apollo 13.
Yeah,
But that didn't have shit to do with that engine. That was powered to the command module or to the
yeah, it's all linked to
command
the
module. Is that whole fucking thing? It's not just the cone.
Well, let me have a look, double check the parts because I can never remember.
And now all of a sudden I'm gonna get real uptight about shit.
Let's have a look.
This is how I fucking roll.
Okay, so it was. You got the it was the service module. Basically, the command module was the front part. The service module was the.
Okay, so it's just the command module, not the rest. Of that.
Yeah, that would have been jettisoned if there was something that fucked up, and I would assume that they would have jettisoned the heat shield as well. But I would assume that the heat shield wouldn't have made any sort of difference. But I've never seen one of these actually test. The actual test for if they actually tested this escape system with a crude command module. So,
Test it. Are you kidding? Come on.
yeah, I've never seen a video of it being tested, so I don't know if that would have been the case.
Well, no, at this point, NASA was properly funded, so there probably are test videos.
Yeah.
It's not like what happened in the late '70s, leading up to the Challenger launch.
So what is there is footage of the actual the launch escape system actually being tested, but not one where it had an actual an in-flight sort of test.
Oh yeah, no, they were too expensive. The funny thing about the Atlas 7? What is this? The Atlas. The rocket is that.
Saturn V.
Yeah, this is just a Saturn V.
There has never been a failed launch of that rocket. To this day, there's still never been a failed launch of that rocket.
Well, it is a pretty simple rocket, really. It is just a rocket. There's nothing spectacular.
Sure, tell that to the fucking Russians.
So the Atlas, in comparison with like this, is, I think if I remember correctly, the Atlas is at least one stage to orbit.
Oh, no, the Atlas, all of this shit was about sending nuclear weapons across continents.
Well, yeah, because basically, it's an Atlas rocket is just an ICBM, but without the warhead. Yeah.
Well, true enough. Yeah, it's all about where it ends up rather than what it's built to do.
Exactly.
Because it's built to do both.
Okay, so the shroud has been taken off.
Yeah, it's funny that they had to design a rocket that could carry a payload this heavy then, considering how small hydrogen bombs can be.
Okay.
My uncle was actually part of some really weird tests in the late 60s when he was in the military, just because he was a ranger and a couple other things that just as a matter of happenstance ended up being part of some shit. But one of the things that he got preliminary education before there was actual testing done was for a nuclear grenade.
Sounds like fun.
You'd have to have one hell of a throwing arm to use that, wouldn't you? Come on.
Yeah, that's why they ultimately didn't actually go to the physical tests, because finally somebody said, "Has anybody done any math yet?" Like nobody's surviving this thing that throws it. But yeah, he was getting a preliminary education in the how this fucking grenade will function and blah 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 before it was ever built. But then there was somebody who was finally that just said, "Well, wait a minute, this is catastrophically stupid."
Okay, so I'm gonna do this and try and instead of doing the whole transition to the moon, I'm just gonna orbit the moon. Yeah, as Globy said earlier. Fuck all of that jazz, fucking trying to line up orbits and shit. That's from my birthday stream. I can't be
Fucking hell!
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I can, to this day, because it happened a lot, obviously, and to his credit, it happened a lot. But the amount of streams that you and I were on with Jags, where every time that I asked you to say something because I wanted to hear you say it with your accent, and Jags was like, "Oh, come on." Sorry, I'm just fascinated to hear him say words. I feel guilty that he doesn't share my fascination with how I speak, but that's not my problem.
The only thing I don't like is when Americans try to do British and it always sounds like Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I am shit at accents, and considering the amount of friends that I have that are either English or Australian, it's kind of funny that I'm shit at accents.
Yeah,
because American accents I can pick up really quick.
Okay, so Control F12.
But once you go across some water, for some reason I can't pick it up for shit. I mean, Grumpy Old Dave is one of my best friends, and I can't even mock his accent because I can't fucking do it. That, and he survived the fucking bushfires, so, fuck.
Okay, we are in an orbit around the moon. So let me get rid of some parts here. So
What I can do is mock I had one of my Spanish teachers in college, the one that I slept with.
And what was his name?
All right, not less funny, but I really can't remember her name now that you say that. She was from Catalan.
Was it Consuela?
No, it would have been Consuela.
okay, you wanted to see the abort system go off. So keep an eye on this section here.
Look at that oblate spheroid of a moon. It's it.
There you go. It flew off into the distance, so it's gone now. Okay, so let me just swing this bastard around.
Looks like a booger.
Do you hear about that asteroid that was, I think it's some 3 million light years from us, but it's the closest that we've had. Would have been an extinction level event.
Yeah, I heard. It was just like fucking the papers fucking going all off on one. It's like, seriously? Do you people don't know nothing about fucking these asteroids?
You got people on Twitter basically tweeting Bruce Willis saying, "Can you go up there with your team and blow it up?"
Well, the one that flew between the moon, it was ISS and the Earth over the summer. That was big enough to wipe out most of the human race. And just, if it weren't for, what we know about gravity and our ability to do math and stuff, we might have gotten really upset about the fact that was going to be this close. But
yeah, true.
Okay. Right, I'm going to attempt to do this. Oh, my mate. See, there you go. Need to stabilize this. Bring that back, and then I'll be ready to try and do this dock again. The last one would have fucking worked if the fucking couplers didn't get in the way. Okay, so let's make sure that...
Well, put your fucking trousers on then.
Yeah, I love the way your bell housing wiggles.
You leave my bell housing alone. Disgusting reprobate.
We should...
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Here we go.
Okay. Oh, it would be so much easier if I actually fucking knew half these fucking keys.
Can you imagine getting in a spaceship and saying that? Would be a lot easier if I knew which buttons to fucking press.
No, they've done it in such a stupid way.
Come in, Australian control. What's the button for?
There you go. I've got it. Okay. Right. Okay. So let's try this. So decouple. Thrusting forward a bit. No, that's not that. Okay. Not that. Okay.
So have we got here a situation where all you've done is just you're doing the same thing but you're just closer to the moon?
Yeah, I'm just basically
Right.
just to see if I can get this fucking done and done properly. So okay, turn off my.
It's really about watching the different ways you can fail and die.
I only come for the explosions, mate.
Okay, I'm drifting.
Wait for it.
Not today. I am pretty fucking close.
Unlike some Robin Hoods, I can speak with an English accent.
Oh.
And why should the people listen to you? Because unlike some Robin Hoods, I can speak with an English accent.
Yeah.
Why is it every time someone makes a Robin Hood movie, our village gets burned to the ground?
No, I screwed it. But I can rescue it.
You fucked that one near death.
No, I can still sort it out. It's all good.
I'm all out of spit. I'm so lost without you. I'm dehydrated. Can't get some water.
Yeah, that sounds like that old man on Family Guy. The
I'm all
pedo.
I'm so lost without you. Ironic that it's air supply. Oh, it's gone all limp, hasn't it?
I think you should just YOLO it, Tricks.
Yeah, get under it. Wait, twist it. Oh, there's it.
Oh, no.
Dude, hit some fucking buttons, would you?
I'm trying to.
His fingers are doing river dance on his keyboard.
And then some, mate.
The fuck are you watching, mate?
Okay, I need to set that as a target. Target.
That's what I do. That's what the spit's for.
There you go.
It identifies the target. Friend of mine that I had that was one of those fuck buddy situations. Her favorite thing. I swear I am going to put it as when my parents are dead, I'm going to have a bumper sticker on my car that says it. Spit is not lube.
Especially if you've been eating chocolate with Orons.
Oh yeah, no, as a guy who's a big fan of spit. She's like, "Oh my god, did you just spit in your hand?" I'm like, no. No, I had some lube in my butt. Now it's in yours.
I think women can be so unreasonable, you know, when it comes to that.
Oh, I know.
I mean, they get really angry when you get up and wipe your cock on the curtains.
Well, that mostly only happens when you're at church, though.
Church.
First of all, church with curtains is funny. Mostly that's what the stained glass is for. Ugh. How many Time Team episodes do I need to watch? Holy Christ, how are you trying to kill this Kerbal?
I'm trying to arrest the spin using a Kerbal because I've run out of ideas.
Oh, that's weird. Hit him! Hit him!
I've
Well,
got it.
yeah.
I've got it.
I'm not sure he's got enough mass or jets to slow that down.
I've got unlimited thrust, so it's all good. Giggity.
He seems to still be smiling, even though he's obviously going to die.
Can you not just, like, strap him in there and just jet pack down?
No, it's afraid not. I'm just too far away for RCS to be getting me there any time soon. Come on. Oh, just slowed it down a little bit, enough to probably get on, right? Come on. Ah, no, that's not it. Up, you bitch. Oh shit, I just clicked away from the screen. Crap. Come on. F. Yes! Ah. B. Board. Ah, there you go.
He opens the door and the other two shoot out.
Yeah.
Isn't that always the way?
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I have got to let you go. I've got dogs that are apparently starving to fucking death. Yes, I'm going to feed you again. One more time. That's the deal. But it was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Globby, it was good to talk to you.
Yeah, likewise, mate. Likewise.
Spend enough time staring at each other while we fuck with the stupid. It was nice to meet you and speak to you. And Triax, you're a prick.
Yeah.
I love you most of all, Toto. Have fun. Don't kill too many Kerbals.
Try not to.
It's not about, how many deaths you can rack up.
Right, okay, so... I need to... Okay, where is everything here? So, trying to figure out where the fuck I've got to, because it's not gonna work.
I would have completely lost patience with this by now, mate.
To tell you the truth, it's just the docking. That's it. Yeah, I need to do a bit more practice before the actual stream happens, unfortunately. Fucking...
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love this kind of shit, mate. But, this is why I'm a lawyer. Because I don't know how to fly a rocket.
It's basically you've got to be so precise, kind of precise with the docking ports. It's basically if they don't latch on the first time, you can bump something and it just screws everything up. I'm just amazed I managed to get a fucking Kerbal over there and fucking latched on. Yeah, that's fucking amazing to me. But yeah, it's just the last time it worked fucking nearly flawlessly. So I'm probably gonna have to just practice with the LEM and just try and cheat it so it's in orbit and then see if I can actually just dock it. Because it's just getting more and more annoying that I just can't get the two things to fucking marry up. So the last time I actually managed to do it, even though it was just slightly skew-iff of what I wanted, but it was just fucking annoying, and it's such a fucking annoyance that I lost the original file because of an update. It screwed up one of my fucking mods, which screwed up the game. So
I just want you to create that Thunderbird that looks like a big red dildo.
Shouldn't be too hard in this, I don't think. Okay,
Oh,
let me save
that
this.
flies. That flies.
No. The only
On-
thing is it won't be
string?
red. That's the problem.
Oh, I can forgive the colour. I'll just use my imagination.
Okay, so we need. Actually, I don't even know if I've got the parts for it all. Okay, so we need aerodynamics first. So we need a big pointy bit at the front of it.
It's got. I don't think has it got like two sort of really swept out things on the bottom.
It's got three rocket
It's
pods.
three. No, but I'm talking about the stanchions that come off.
Yeah,
towards
there's. I don't know what exactly they are. I can't remember it. Oh, let's have a look. Thunderbird 3. Yeah, it was some sort of like some weird fucking winglet things. Kind of strange, but not impossible to do, I suppose. Well, let's make this unmanned for the moment. So I need a nose cone that has avionics. Do I have one installed? Doesn't look like it. Command and control, there you go. Ah, there you go. Made no difference whatsoever. Okay. Need something unmanned. There you go, that'll do it. Gee, that'll be too small. I need something bigger. No, that's a core for a station. Okay. New. Oh no. Oh, thank fuck that was untitled. Okay. Bring that up. Okay, say we need fuel tanks. Let's have a look. Fuel tanks. There you go. Big ass fuel tank. Right, that's
Yeah, they're like they jut out, don't they, a bit with very pronounced. The rockets on the end of the fins are very.
Yeah.
They almost look like airplane wing engines.
Yeah. Well, it was capable of atmospheric flight, wasn't it? If I remember correctly.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's only so much string you can put on these things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, come on. Where's a good fuel tank that'll marry up with? It's got to be one. No, that's too small. That's too small. Well, that's way too small. What's that? Right, that's the wrong one. Wrong tank.
It's a pity you can't paint these pieces then.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I've heard a few. I've heard of a couple of mods that will do it, but they're so iffy. There you go. That'll do it. Just thank fuck I got tweak scale on here.
Mm.
So if I didn't have tweak scale, then I fucking wouldn't be able to do this. I don't think. Okay, did it have a main engine? That's the thing, or was it just those 3 engines?
Let me look. Impossible to say really, because you've just got like the top half, which looks like a missile, obviously.
Mm.
You've got something that looks like an air filter from a motorbike. Then you've got what I assume is either the fuel tank, which then leads out to the rockets. So you might have to do some finagling, as you say, just sort of
Well,
improvise.
let's just give it a big ass engine at the end. That'll do it. Liquid fuel, yeah, sod it. Doesn't matter what goes in there as long as something goes in there. No, that's not gonna be. That's not gonna be. There you go. That'll do it.
Where that third section is you put on before the conical part,
Yeah.
on the actual thingy, that would be the part with that looks like the air filter. I don't know if you get anything like that on there, but
I probably might have something like that on here somewhere. This is not going to be to scale, so yeah. Not even close to being to scale.
I would absolutely piss myself if you got this done and you managed perfect orbit first time and then got to move with it.
Well, this should have enough liquid. Yeah, this should have more than enough, but whether it gets off the ground is a different matter altogether.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to. I don't really have an housing that would do. Actually, no, I do have a housing that would do that. It's the same one as before. Where'd it go? There you go. That'll do it. Close enough. No. No, I can't do that. Yeah, fuck it, yeah.
I'll tell you what you could do. You know when you put fins on,
Yeah.
can you enlarge those fins? Because
Yeah.
if you put enough of them on, you would make that part look like it needs to be.
Okay, aerodynamics. So, let's have a look.
So on that like third section down.
Okay,
Before it-
so fin wise, let's see if I can make that doohickey.
Would have to be more squared off fin than a pointy one.
Yeah, I don't have. Actually, won't that be it? No, that's too. Not exactly.
And you would have to make it the height, at least the height of that section.
Oh yeah, I can finagle this a bit. So. Okay, this is gonna be as good as it gets.
Right. You want at least 3.
One moment.
Evenly spaced out every. Oh god, trying to work out how many would be there. You might have as many as 16 fins or more.
Okay, they won't work, so it'll have to be something like. Okay, parts. That's not gonna be it. Will it do? No, it won't do. Okay, I'll just have to be this, but the other way around. Ooh, my computer does not like this.
It done, does it?
Okay, stick that there. Ooh, this one's going to be a bit of a bitch to do. I think that's as. Okay. Take the snapping off. Yeah, that's as good as it's ever gonna get for that part. Unfortunately, actually, can I reduce? I can put that, bring that in a little bit. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, so engines. Okay, actually, I need 3 fins. So, fins. So, what ones will be good for this one? Whew, choices.
Quite thick, these fins. You only need 3.
Okay, so that's for the bottom. It needs to go up slightly. And rotated slightly. There you go, that will just about do it. That's as good as it's going to get, I think, on this end. So, I need 3 engines. Oh no, I need fuel tanks for said engines. Fuel tanks, so I need. Oh, that's cryogenic fuel. What? I don't need cryogenic fuel. I need a fuel tank. There you go. Will that attach? Yes, it will. Rotate. There you go. Make them slightly bigger. So one size bigger. There you go. That'll do it. Yep, that'll do it. Engines. So I need to put some hefty arse engines on this because this is not going anywhere. Okay, no, that's not going to be enough. No, that's not going to be enough either. What ones did I put on the SAM? I can't remember now.
You need the biggest, most powerful thrust wise.
Yeah, that wasn't the ones. What was the ones I used? The Kerbstein fusion drive. Yeah, I don't have all the bits to get a fusion drive running on this thing yet. I still need to read all of that. There you go. It's not great, but it'll do. Let's see if I can add some.
If you can do the connecting pieces from each of the rockets to the main body, you're not going to be a million miles away.
Yeah, okay, structural.
Okay. Do you ever subscribe to that Wikipedia from QI on Twitter?
Not that I know of, no.
They have words of the day on. Some of them you think, nah, this is bullshit. But the word of the day for today is rhinotelexomania, which it says compulsive nose picking. One 53-year-old rhinotelexomaniac is reported to have dug a hole through her septum.
So I have some problems with nose picking, but that's normally to clear my nose so I can actually sleep at night. You know.
Can you imagine picking your nose so violently that you would put a hole through your septum?
No, not really. It's just fucking sounds so fucking ridiculous.
I mean, she's got to actually realise that she's stopped getting fucking bogies out of there, and she's getting clumps of flesh and blood. Surely, come on, or sort of sinew what it would be. And
Lady, what do you think?
oh, hang on. Yeah, hang on. Let's just have a look at the. It's got like, have you got a picture of it? Because on each engine, all it's got is what looks like just a cylindrical pole up to about just before the top of them.
Yeah, I don't have anything cylindrical. Not that length anyway. And my tweak scale won't do something like that, I don't think. No, that's too big.
And then the things that come out could be another fin, couldn't it? But just if you could elongate it, the things that go towards the thing could be fins.
Yeah, tweak scale just does the general scale. It doesn't. You can't actually transform like the axes on it. Like, so you can't make it bigger or smaller in that respect. Unfortunately, so that'd be great if I could, but.
It ought to be like Photoshop, doesn't it, where you can just resize.
Okay, let me have a look. So we're talking about well, the best I can do is this. Where was that string? String. Where did it go? Oh, where the fuck did that string go? Ah, it's like looking for Lego pieces in here. There you go. Alright, so it was something there, but rotated, so let's bring that forward. So. Okay. Oh, how did I can't remember how to fucking copy on this. Some weird ass key combination that I can't remember. Now there is a way of copy and pasting stuff on here, but it's such a weird key combination, or one that I can't remember off the top of my head because I rarely do it. So every time I make a fuck up, I just restart it and just do it all again. Okay, so one more, and that's as close as it's getting. So there you go, that's one side done. Now the other side. That'll do it. Okay. Ah, that looks about even. Okay, let's see if this fucking will fly.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to get. Actually, no, I'm gonna have to strut this up because this thing is not gonna fly without some kind of strutting. There you go.
The best rocket ever made.
We shall see. Okay, they're all strutted together. Let's strut these up as well. No. Just need 3. Don't be a dick. That hopefully should do it. Let's give it the landing or the takeoff struts. That should do it. Let's bring this down a little bit. Perfect. Launch.
Yeah, I pictured that. This even gets as far up as atmosphere.
Oh no, I need to go back and add some stuff to it. My bad. Oh god, the loading time. It's probably because there's so many things to fucking add. It's taking its sweet ass time. Making breakfast with the wife? Never. Well, oh, do you know what? Fuck it. They can die. No, I can't do that because it takes about an hour for them to respawn in game, so...
Does it?
Yeah. A shitty way of doing things, but it's how they do it, unfortunately. Oh, I do apologise.
Is it so that you just can't keep killing them for...
Yeah, pretty much. You can actually change the respawn rate on them, so... okay, coupling. Need one of those. One more bigger. That'll do. I think it's I think it's for mostly in-game stuff, so you can't keep because you each Kerbal has like some Kerbals have better stats than others. It's like all the normal 3 have like 3-star or 5-star stats, so they're good pilots and all the rest of it. I really don't see what it really does, but so I've never had any problems with any other of the Kerbals, but I suppose in future that might be something they're gonna add in. Okay, add some batteries. Actually, what I could do is use that as the... oh shit. That's not going to let me do anything with that, so... let's put some...
I think you should call it Thunderbird 3.5.
First of all, I need to find some parachutes for these bastards. Where have the parachutes gone? Oh. It's not under science, or it shouldn't be under science, is it? Ugh, go away, there you go. Utility. There you go. That should do it. Actually, I'll put a heat shield on this just in case I do get into orbit.
Things are being achieved just by sheer fluke,
Yeah, but I know my luck. Okay, Rig. One more thing. Come on, there you go. I need some RCS thrusters. Again, just in case somehow we get into orbit. And I need some fuel for that. So, monopropellant tanks. There you go. Try and stay with the aesthetic and bring those into the fuselage. There you go, that'll do it. Launch.
Yes.
This is going to take some... Yes, it's going to take some time. Right. Oh, it's relatively stable.
I don't have a picture yet, so no spoilers. I've just got it. Just got a picture.
Okay, so I need to sort out the staging on this thing, or else we're not getting anywhere. Okay, we're ready to go. You ready?
Yeah. Go.
We haven't got enough thrust. Revert flight to vehicle assembly. Okay, we need to find something with a hell of a lot more thrust.
You need the biggest ass engines you can get.
Problem is they're not normally scaled by power, so you got to look at them all. Okay, so engines. So that's 1,000. Okay, the ones I have are 2,000 apiece. Yeah, so 2,000 kilonewtons, and that was in fucking vacuum as well. Shit. Where are the big ones? Oh, that is tiny asked. They're tiny. I need the big boys. Do you know, it's a bit cheaty, but I'm going to try this.
Have 4 thrusters on each
Yeah.
pylon.
Okay, one on there because then I can squiff it into the body. There you go. That'll do it. And let's sort out my staging before I do anything. So, bring that down. So we've got, yep, that's fine. Ready to go. This is going to be fun. God, why does it take so long to calculate shit? Just come on. Oh, there you go. Okay, what I need to do is I need to cheat. Okay, cheats. Okay, yep, that's all good. Oh yeah. Nearly. Oh, so very close though. Okay, revert flights. Okay, I'm gonna go even crazier.
Yeah, well, you know.
I have no idea if this is gonna even begin to try and we'll see if this is gonna work. But okay. Okay, so we need fuel tank. We need those. Bring down the scale. We don't need anything in those, so we can just get rid of them. Okay, let's make this a bit taller. Okay, this may be a little bit of overkill, but I'm going to give it a try. So that'll do it. We've got exactly the same amount of thrust, so okay, so that's on all three. And the big one, just for good measure, on there.
Wow.
So. Okay, if that isn't enough, I don't know what the fuck will be. Okay, let's try this out.
Wow.
It was enough for just about enough for us to make it move on that tower, but I'm hoping this is going to be even greater amounts of thrust here. This is going to be interesting. I wouldn't even like to think what the fuel efficiency is going to be like on this thing.
Yeah, fuck that up. I'm just going to get fish.
Come on, computer, I know you can do this. Ah. Come on, come on. There's something definitely wrong with my mic. I'm going to have to look into that.
Why have you got a problem with your mic?
The left and right channel is going a bit skew-if, so I don't know if that's probably because... Don't know. No. For some reason, my left or right channel is a bit lower than the other. Don't know what the hell that's all about, but you know. Yeah, well, I'll sort that out at some other time. I can't be fucked right now. Right, okay, let's try this again. And it's still not enough thrust. Oh, it's bounced. Oh, so fucking... That's a vehicle assembly.
How can that not get that up there?
I think I'm gonna have to reduce down some of the fuel for some of these things. But, well, there must be quite a bit of fuel on board, so...
Well, it's a test flight, isn't it? So we just take the fuel down, get the weight down.
Okay, so... Okay, so that should have... There's quite a bit of fuel taken away from it, so it's only got whatever's in these 3 tanks. So they've got on it. Okay, yeah, so that's brought it down by quite a bit. There's nothing in these 3 tanks. Is there anything in that? Yeah, nothing in those. They're not. They're considered tanks, but there's nothing in them. Let's get rid of those. I don't know what the fuck they had. Okay, they don't consider themselves as tanks, so that's good. Okay. Let's try this again. That's taken a whole bunch of weight off, so let's have a look, see if this actually does anything.
No. We can hope.
Oh, this seriously doesn't like thinking about what it's doing. Okay, let's have a look. So, We're achieving lift.
Hey, come on, come on, come on.
It won't be enough to get us into orbit, not even close.
Come on, you big heavy bastard.
It's trying its best. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to achieve... oh no, it's got infinite fuel, so why the... Oh shit. No, it's going to crash. Revert flight to launch. Yeah, I didn't put my RCS on that one, so I wasn't my RCS or... And SAS wasn't on, so fucked up. But yeah, we can definitely say there would not be enough for us to get this fucker into... Well, there wouldn't be enough fuel to even get us close to orbit. But still, you know, RT, there you go. Slowest launch in history. Come on, get up there. Can still parachute down if we wanted to.
I think it's good that it's going this way. Slow and steady, wins the race. Cut that violence around, sorry. Fucked up.
Fucking cut the engines out halfway up. Well, speed is going up slowly but surely. There you go. Jettison some more fuel. Just jettisoned even more fuel just to give us some extra oomph. Start turning this bad boy. It's definitely going like the clappers now. It's 300 miles a second. Or is that meters a second? I don't know. No, meters per second.
It's going to be meters, isn't it?
struggling to get to what's it? Oh, something's overheating. The main engine is overheating. Let's add a maneuver, so okay. Okay, next burn. And it's still overheated, what? You're in the vacuum of space there, boy. There's nothing there to, there's, you know.
It should be cooling now.
Nah, it's still too hot. For some reason it's going up, isn't it? Yeah, that part must have been really on fire. Yeah, main engine is overheating. That's probably we didn't have an extra thing on there. That's one reason. Overheated drastically, so
It's gonna do it. It's gonna be slow, so.
oh yes. Go. We have orbit, and let me see if I can actually put it down back at the Space Center. No, I won't be able to put this thing back on the Space Center, but I can at least get the other chappies down to the Space Center. Okay, that'll do it. Okay, so add a maneuver, reduce that down to, oh, no, a little bit more. Say about there. Here you go. Oh, it's going to take all that time just to fucking get to my fucking deorbit burn. But no worries, it can still be done.
Well, the way you need to look at it is it got up there finally, at least.
Yeah, but the thing is, it wouldn't have got up there with what's it? Yeah, with like conventional engines. But I probably chose the wrong ones, is all. Okay, we are ready for our deorbit burn. Why is it take? Why is it? No, this way, back the way you came. There you go. Oh, this is going to take forever to try and get up there. It's got 30 seconds to get all the way up. Come on, you can do it. I have faith in you. No, I don't, but there you go.
that Bob Kerman is how they got his dildo in on it. He's just took some fucking poppers.
It's Jeb Kerman you got to be worried about. Yeah, he was all looking happy chappy, you know. Okay, that's enough. There we go. Ejecting. Now, what will get there first? And what will crash into us first? Okay, will we still get there? Or we're going to be off a little bit? Oh, we're coming in. Oh, look at that heat shield go.
Yeah, that's the perfect heat shield.
Oh, it's not going down as much as I expected it. Oh no, tell a lie. Will it get anywhere close to it? Oh no, it'll be in the mountains. Crap. Oh well. Nearly.
He's got parachutes.
Oh no, maybe it's gonna hit. Will it hit water or will it hit? No, it'll hit land. Old Russian style landing right there.
Yeah.
Now that's the thing is, so will the ship follow us in this? Where is the ship? Oh, it must have blown up on it. Okay, fair enough. Okay, Jetson heat shield. We don't need that anymore. Come on, slow down, slow down.
Is that what I was going to say? There's like a little puddle off to the left. Take his cunt sort of steer it towards that puddle.
Oh, actually, there is something over there. Is that just?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That
Oh,
there.
I don't know if that's something actually over there because there was like a little blip on there, but okay.
Yay!
Wonder where the main thing went. Oh. YOLO, fucker!
Did you put that NASA logo on?
Yeah.
He got his own parachute because it's not working. That's not a chute, is it? Come on. It's smaller than his helmet.
The fucking thing's gone upside down now, what?
It looks like it's gone upside down, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's because if I'm not controlling it or have my controllers controlling it, then yeah, it kind of fucks up what it's supposed to do, but it should still come in pretty softly. Yeah, oh shit. I can't deploy my thing anymore. He's dead.
Kerbal goes flat.
Jebediah come and we didn't give a fuck. Well, hopefully by the time I play this next, then Jeb will be back. If not, well, sayonara.
Just remember, you can only blame yourself for that.
Yep, very true. Ooh, they're coming in a bit fast. Oh, well. Perfect landing.
Yay! That is absolutely perfect. It's balanced on nose cone. That's awesome.
That's an achievement. Yeah. With that, I am ending the stream. So goodbye, everyone. Well, I would if I knew where all my controls are. Dang it! I've lost control of the controls. I don't know where they've gone to. There you go. See you later, guys. Bye.